Welcome to Servant of the Fates. In today's pickacard reading, we're going to talk about the person that's objectively perfect for you. This person may not be your usual type. Maybe you've never dated anyone before that's like this person. We're not asking the cards as to what you like in the person, okay? We're asking them as to objectively who would be the perfect person to complement your personality. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answers. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the first card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. Again, if you missed the intro, we're not talking about who your type is, okay? We're talking about who the universe thinks is the perfect kind of person who will complement your personality, your values, your beliefs. First, we have the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Six of Wands. So with these three cards, we are talking about someone who is kind of an alpha, okay? Male or female, someone with a really strong personality. The Ace of Swords is the card of someone who's not afraid to speak their mind, someone who has a lot of self-confidence, okay? Good with words, good with communication, very eloquent as well. They are never mysterious or enigmatic as to what they really want to say. They know how to use words to describe their true beliefs, their true feelings. With the High Priestess, this is someone who's not just intelligent, they are spiritual as well. And they're not just good at earthly stuff like finances and books and stuff like that. They are also kind of spiritual, okay? For some of you, this person is going to be religious. For others, maybe not really tied to religion, but someone who is aware of, how life works and the secrets of the universe. Someone who's into the occult, okay? Someone who's in touch with their emotions and their spirituality. And the Six of Wands is the card of victory. So someone, again, who is very confident, right? I mean, look at the pose here. Someone who knows their worth, okay? Someone who puts themselves on a pedestal. So this is someone with great self-esteem. Not quite ego, no, it's different. This is someone who knows their value. Someone who's really intelligent and spiritual at the same time. And someone with a big personality, but not an intimidating personality, okay? Because we have two minor arcana versus one major arcana. So someone who is quite popular, actually, with their community, with the crowd. They're not the kind of intelligent person that other people find annoying. No, this is someone that people love talking to. Okay, so that is who is perfect for you. We also have the Eight of Wands, the Magician, and the Knight of Swords. So with the Eight of Wands, this is someone who's very expressive when it comes to their emotions. Earlier, if you can remember, we're talking about their intellect. Now we're talking about their emotions. If they like someone, they're going to say it, okay? They're going to say, oh, you're so pretty, or you're so handsome, and I admire you, This is someone who's not shy about asking a person out on a date. They are just very loving and caring and a bit flirtatious as well, okay? So it's that kind of personality. This card is also called the Arrows of Love. So as you can tell, someone who's not afraid to show their love. The Magician. This is the card of Mercury, okay? The god Mercury, the planet Mercury. So a person who is entrepreneurial, okay? They are someone who has or is planning to have their own business. So as you can see, it's a self-starter, the Magician, okay? This is the kind of person that's perfect for you. Not someone that you will have to inspire all the time and remind to do this and accomplish that and be ambitious and have dreams. No. This is someone who, of course, will need you as an inspiration, but they inspire themselves as well. They're very independent, like I said, entrepreneurial, business-minded, right? So this is the person that's perfect for you. With the Knight of Swords, this is a card ruled by Mercury. So, they're mirroring each other. There are some synchronicities in your reading. This is the card of Gemini specifically. So what did we say? Someone who is good with words, someone who can communicate really well. And we also discussed that this is someone with duality, because they're very much a book smart, but also they're an occult smart person with the High Priestess, right? And some people would think that that's contradictory, because someone who is very rational and logical would probably not believe in the occult, in magic, in the divine, and something like that. So as you can see, in this person, there is duality. They are not a one-dimensional character, okay? This is someone who is quite unpredictable. They are a complex soul. This is the person that's perfect for you. We also have the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So speaking of duality, you have two queens here. This is the Queen of Water, the Queen of Fire. Again, there is that emotional, nurturing, loving, kind side to them with the Queen of Cups, right? And there's that psychic side, again, the occult energy of the High Priestess, right? But with the Queen of Wands, that's quite the opposite, water and fire. So this is someone who takes instead of gives, not in a negative way, but someone who grabs life by the horns, right? Someone who prioritizes themselves over anyone else. So there's where that self-love is coming from when we talked about the Six of Wands, right? This is traditionally the card of Cancer, and this is the card of Aries. Okay, so take note of the zodiac signs that we have been talking about so far. There's Gemini, Cancer, and Aries, because these kinds of energies are combined. These are the kinds of energies that would be perfect for you. Okay, Gemini, there's the intellect, there's the duality. Here with Cancer, you have the emotional, nurturing, nourishing, motherly, whether they're a man or a woman, okay? Very motherly energy. And with the Queen of Wands, someone who is confident, someone who is driven and ambitious, someone who knows their worth. Again, we keep saying that, right? This is the most loving of all the queens in tarot, and she is the hottest of all the queens in tarot, hence fire, right? So someone who is sexy as well, someone who is attractive with the Queen of Wands. The Emperor, just like the Magician, is the mirror, right, of the Knight of Swords. The Emperor is the mirror of the Queen of Wands, because this is the major arcana card for Aries as well. Okay, so pioneering, like we said, with the Ace of Swords, right, and the Magician. Number one. Someone who is a self-starter. Okay, they know when to start their own business. They know when to impassion themselves, when to inspire themselves, when to start a new chapter in their life, when to renew their own personality. Excuse me, how they see themselves, how other people see themselves. So there is some sort of scorpionic energy there as well. Someone who can transform their life purely by will, okay? And this is also someone who is very boss-like, okay? Not bossy. I don't mean bossy. By boss-like, I mean they can command a room. They have command of language. When they enter a room, they have this quiet confidence to them that makes people notice them and want to listen to them and be attracted to them, whether in a romantic way or in a totally unromantic way. People looking to be inspired look up to this person, to him or her. Okay, so this is the person that is perfect for you. Last card in tarot, we have the Four of Wands. Someone who is stable in every way, financially stable, okay, mentally, emotionally, spiritually stable. This is the kind of person that's perfect for you. So what the universe is trying to tell you is that you must look for a partner like this if you want your romantic life to really flourish, okay? So you need someone who perhaps has a stronger personality than you. Either that's because you are a very strong personality yourself and you need someone to match that, or maybe you are on the weaker side, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe you're soft-spoken. Maybe you're someone very agreeable, and that's a virtue in itself, right? But maybe you need someone to kind of inspire you and lead you and help you discover your own passions and your own strength. So either way, whichever one applies to you, the universe wants you to find a boss, okay? This person, alpha male or female, someone very spiritual, intellectual, very stable, very fiery. This is the person that the universe believes is perfect for you. Now, we have been talking kind of in an abstract way, right? What kind of person is perfect for you? Now, clues from the Romance Angels cards. How would someone like this person arrive in your life? Okay, if it's fated, how would they arrive in your life? And for that, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate might differ from your usual type and expectations. We have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So there you go. This person, when you meet them, when they come into your life, you could be turned off at first by how strong their personality is, by how brazenly honest they are, okay? But keep the judgment to yourself. Be kind of open-minded, because first impressions are most often wrong. We need time to get to know somebody, right? We can't be so judgmental. So this is a clue. Maybe when this person comes into your life, you're not gonna like them. Okay, it's not gonna be love at first sight. There could be intimidation. There could be a bit of irritation and annoyance. But eventually, they will reveal themselves to be the one that's meant for you. With separation, though, this person, if you're thinking about an ex, it is not them. This person is not yet in your life, okay? In this lifetime, this person hasn't united with you yet. So it's going to be someone entirely new. So that is your clue as to who this perfect person is that the universe believes will come into your life. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. Now, if you didn't listen through the intro, we are not talking about who your type is, okay? We're talking about who the universe believes is the perfect kind of person to complement your personality, your values, your beliefs, okay? So this is not a perspective that's coming from you. It's coming from a third party, okay? The divine, the universe, what have you. So who is the person that's right for you? We have the Two of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Empress. With these three cards, wow, this person is quite deep and profound. The Two of Pentacles is talking about someone who has known struggle, okay? So someone who wasn't, born into wealth, or who hasn't had it easy, okay? This is someone who knows how hard it is to keep a stable financial life, how hard it is to fight for mental stability, okay? In other words, someone who has lived, someone who has survived obstacles, challenges, difficulties, someone who has, with the Hanged Man, a bit of wisdom in life already. Whether they're young, whether they're old, we're not talking about ages here. We are talking about the soul, okay? With the Hanged Man, this is someone who has known sacrifice. Probably this person has been, having jobs since they were in high school. It's that kind of energy. Someone who knows how to fight and work hard for everything that they have, right? And someone as well with the Hanged Man, someone who doesn't begrudge this, someone who's not angry at life that they've had to work hard, that they've had to struggle, how come they weren't born rich, someone who doesn't get angry every time they see Kim Kardashian post on Instagram, because there are people who are very bitter about celebrities and models and rich people. No, this is not that kind of person. They have struggled, but they know that is not how you measure a life, okay? They don't judge people for posting about their vacation or their new Ferrari or Hermes bag or something like that, okay? This is someone who is very wise. To them, their only competition is themselves, okay? Not any other person. They do not envy. They are not jealous. This is someone wise with the Hanged Man. And with the Empress, oh my gosh, this person is amazing. They believe that they have always been abundant and they have always been prosperous, because to them, having enough is the dream, okay? It doesn't mean this person is not ambitious. It doesn't mean this person is not driven. It just means that they are satisfied. They feel happy easily, okay? This is not someone who can't sleep at 3 a.m. because they don't know how they can afford this or that or pay for that debt and whatever, right? So this is the kind of person who knows satisfaction, okay? They have this mindset of abundance instead of lack, okay? And every time they spend money, to them, they are getting something of value instead of like wasting their money. It's that kind of mindset that they're not losing anything, they're gaining something all the time. Hence the wisdom, hence this different way of looking at the world, okay? The way that they roll with it is just different than most people. But also, with the Empress, we are talking about someone who is beautiful. Now, it could just be physical, okay? That's very much possible, but since we're talking about the perfect person for you, we're mostly talking about the soul, not the body, not the physical appearance. So someone beautiful is someone who just exudes that inspiring, wonderful, positive energy every time you're around them, okay? This is the card of creativity and fertility. So someone who is very artistic, okay? Someone who has a lot of optimistic, positive ideas. This is the kind of person that's perfect for you, okay? Not someone who takes anything that they have for granted. Not someone who is very negative and toxic and they feel like the world, the universe owes them wealth and whatnot. No, this is someone who knows peace and satisfaction. We also have the Lovers, the Tower, and the 10 of Swords. Wow. So again, someone who has known great pain and heartbreak. And there's a reason for this, okay? Perhaps some of you, you're someone who also has been through poverty and difficulty and negative shocks and pain in your life. And the universe doesn't want you to be with someone oblivious to that. Someone who's too playful and lighthearted that they don't know why you get into a depressive mood sometimes, and they tell maybe insensitive jokes about this and that. The universe doesn't want you to be with someone like that. They want you to be with someone who understands. Or if you are someone who is like the previous person that I described, someone who is kind of innocent when it comes to the ills that life can throw at you, okay? Someone who's a bit too lighthearted and frivolous, then you need someone to show you how serious life can get, to kind of open your eyes and your mind as to what other people are going through, right? So either way, whether you are someone who needs someone who mirrors you or who needs someone to kind of help you see what you haven't been seeing, this is the kind of person that the universe thinks is perfect for you. Someone who has known heartbreak. This is the card of Lovers, followed by the Tower. This is the card of Destruction. So someone who has known what it's like to have their heart broken, and so they will never actively hurt anyone because they know the pain. They know the feeling, so they would never impose that feeling onto any other person, okay? With the Ten of Swords, perhaps we're talking about someone who has known death in the family, someone they're very close to, or someone who has known illness themselves, okay? So again, someone who has been through it. They know the darker side of life and they have survived it. They have moved on from it. So in other words, the universe wants you to be with someone who is strong of heart and soul and spirit, okay? Someone who has been through it and someone who has survived with positivity, with a mindset of abundance, with the Empress, okay? This is the right partner that the universe wants for you. Someone who is very mature, someone who has lived, okay? What else? We have the Seven of Swords, the Chariot, I love that, and the World. Amazing, amazing. So this is the kind of person who has been betrayed before, but who has come out victorious with a Chariot, okay? People have tried to hurt them. People have tried to use them, okay? People have tried to, again, just manipulate them. And that's okay. They learned from it. They didn't exact revenge or anything like that. Like we said, with the Hangman and the Empress, this is someone very optimistic, very positive, very spiritual. And because of that, it was the world, it was the universe that avenged them and in turn gave them good karma, which is victory. Okay, so we're not talking about someone who's currently very poor and very sick and very depressed. No, this person, they used to be that at some point in their lives, maybe all at the same time, but now they have survived. They have learned through their pain, through the obstacles, through the challenges, through the ordeals. They are now someone who is victorious, but it doesn't mean that they have forgotten, okay, the pain of the Seven and the Ten of Swords, the shock of the Tower, the difficulty of the Two of Pentacles. They, like the Chariot with his house right behind him, they always carry all of those learnings with them so that they don't make mistakes in life. It doesn't mean they're perfect now, but so that they don't impose that kind of pain on another person and on themselves, so that they don't repeat their mistakes, so they learn to keep growing all the time. And that's why we have the World. This is the last card in tarot, okay, in the major arcana. So we are talking about someone who has been through the entire cycle, okay? The pain, the heartbreak, the suffering, and then the relief, the happiness, the joy, the opulence of life. They have been through all of the stages. They have retained the wisdom from that, as we know from the Hanged Man. They have been victorious through it all, as we know from the Chariot. They have learned to be positive through all that, as we know from the Empress. So again, this is someone, it doesn't matter what their age is. Maybe they're 17, maybe they're 17. But this is someone who has lived a full life already. And the universe wants you to meet someone like that so that you can also learn from them and they can inspire you and they can help you find your own strength and courage. Okay. Lastly, we have the Nine of Wands. See? Someone who, even though they now have the glory of the world and the victory of the Chariot, they have not grown complacent. They still know that challenges could still come in life and difficulties could still happen. And they are always prepared. They're always ready. Now, we have been talking in an abstract way, like what kind of person in general would be great for you. But now let's see. This person, how will they arrive in your life? Are they already there? Let's see. From the Romance Angels, you have heart-to-heart conversations, trust, worth waiting for. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This person, once you meet them, your clue is that they're going to be very open with you. This is not someone mysterious, so definitely not a Scorpio, okay? Someone who is quite open. They love to talk about what they've been through. They love to talk positively as well. Just the basic, mundane, even shallow stuff, like their favorite movie or their favorite music. This is someone that you're going to feel very close to when it comes to that. And that's why we have the Lovers here. This is the card of Gemini. They are just someone who has a way with words, and they're good at communication, okay? We also have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So this person, you're just going to feel it. They are trustworthy. You don't have to tell them, okay, this is just between the two of us, or please keep it a secret. You're just going to know. You're going to feel very light around them, okay? You're going to know that this is someone who's honest and sincere, someone who's not going to betray you. And with worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. This is telling me that this won't be a quick kind of love. You'll probably start off as friends, as colleagues, as acquaintances, and then eventually you work it up to this kind of relationship. So it's not going to be something flirtatious immediately, something like a fling. No, this is something that will take time, and that's what will make it special. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. Now, if you didn't listen through the intro, we are not talking about who you think your type is, okay? We're talking about who the universe, who the cards believe is the perfect person who will complement your personality, your values, the things that matter to you, okay? First, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So we are talking about someone who always has a solution to every problem, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles, this is someone who doesn't dwell in the bad things. They are always solution oriented. When there's a problem, they don't think, oh my God, this is terrible. Why did this happen to me? No. Immediately they're like, how do I solve this? How do I fix this? Okay? This is someone who takes care of themselves, who takes care of the people around them. They are just very positive and intellectual at the same time. Okay? And they're not like a mushy person. It's not like, okay, let's solve this in an emotional way, but more in a fighter way. Like, okay, life threw something at me. I'm going to throw something back. I'm going to fix this. You're going to see. Okay. There's almost a vindictiveness to it, but someone with a strong personality, again, someone very solution oriented, someone who doesn't let anything keep them down. Okay. Someone who always gets back up again very quickly. With the Seven of Cups, they have a lot of dreams and they have a lot of ways to get to them. Okay, so they don't let dreams stay dreams. Okay, this is a go-getter, right? With the Seven of Cups, they want a lot of things in life. Okay, they want power, they want glory, they want riches, they want wisdom, and all that. But they don't just wish for it. They do something towards it, right? So either they start their own blog or their own social media empire and whatnot to build their brand if they want power and glory and business and all that. Or they have a lot of side ventures apart from their 9 to 5 so they can get the money, the financial stability that they want, okay? This is a dreamer, but also a doer. Okay, this is the kind of person that's perfect for you. And with the Three of Wands, someone who is so good at manifesting, but they don't know it. Okay, they probably have never heard of the term law of attraction. They probably don't know manifestation, like the meaning of the word in its spiritual sense, but they do it anyway. They practice it anyway by always envisioning what they want and always going for it. Okay, so again, this is a very straightforward go-getter kind of person. This is who the universe believes is the kind of perfect person and soul for you. We also have the Devil, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So these two cards are mirroring everything we've spoken about so far. The Devil. A lot of people are scared of this card, but this is simply the card of mastering the material world. This is the card of Capricorn. Okay, so Sun, Rising, or Venus, this could be that kind of energy of someone who wants stability in their life and someone who goes for it, who grabs it, okay, who doesn't just pray for it, fantasize about it, someone who really chases it. That is what the Devil is about. And that's why there's kind of a negativity attached to this card, because it's about being obsessed with success. And again, that sounds negative, obsession with success, but to them, from their perspective, it only means hard work and discipline, okay? And doing everything they can to achieve their dreams, their goals, what they want. With the Seven of Wands, again, I said this is a mirror, okay, of the other seven and the things we've talked about, because this is the card of perseverance, okay? Someone who does so many things at once. Look at him. There's just one of him, whether it's a guy or a girl. He's being represented by this guy right now. And there are so many things to fight, to tackle. Maybe these are different business ideas. Maybe these are different jobs, different side hustles. But he is on top of them all, okay? Someone who's doing a lot and everything at once to get what they have. With the Four of Cups, this is so positive because we talked about obsession with success and being a go-getter and, solving things all the time. This is a person who also knows when to have some downtime, okay? This is not someone who drives their health crazy. Someone who doesn't know when to sleep, when to have some me time, when to take some rest. No. This is someone who knows the balance, okay? Most of the time they work hard, but they know when, they're kind of tired and they haven't had enough rest. They know when to shut down a little, shut the world around them, and kind of just pause, okay? And regain their strength. So this is not someone who will drive you crazy. They are quite a balanced person. What else do we have here? Ooh, the Ten of Cups, the Hermit, and the Two of Wands. Let's start with this one. It's calling out to me. The universe thinks that the perfect person for you is someone who is older than you, okay? Whether that means the universe thinks you're not mature enough and you need someone to kind of teach you, or the universe thinks you are very mature and wise yourself, that you need someone who is on the same level as you. Otherwise, you're going to look down on the person, or you're going to think that this person has not enough value to bring into your life. But either way, with the Hermit, okay, Virgo energy, the universe wants you to have someone very analytical, someone wise, someone smart with their decisions, and again, someone who is more mature and older than you when it comes to age as well. With the Ten of Cups, this is a person who values family, okay? That's why they work hard with the Devil. This is why they persevere a lot with the Seven of Wands. It's not just for themselves, it's for their family, whether that's their parents, their siblings, their nieces and nephews, or their own future spouse and kids, or all of the above, okay? This is a person who wants to have a legacy, wants to help the people that they love, the people around them, their progeny, okay? So this is someone who's not just doing it for themselves. With the Two of Wands, someone who always has a plan B, C, D, E. Someone, like we said, this person is solution-oriented, and they always have a backup plan to fall back on, right? When things don't work out, they don't cry. Of course, they get sad. They're human. That's why they shut down sometimes, right? With the Four of Cups. But they always know how to restart, how to get back up again. Someone very, like we said, persevering and resilient. What else do we have here? Your final tarot card is the Knight of Cups. So we have been focusing on this person's work ethic, professionalism, industriousness. This person is also quite romantic, and we know that from the Ten of Cups. They're not doing all of this just for their own bank account. They're doing it for the people they love. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic card in tarot, the most generous and kindest. So that is your clue as to who the universe thinks is the perfect person for you. Very hardworking, very driven and ambitious, solution oriented, someone who always has a backup plan. They know how to chase their dreams, but they're not just doing it for themselves, they are doing it for the people they love, and that could include you. Now, we have been quite general and abstract, right? Who does the universe think is the right person for you? Now let's ask the Romance Angels cards. If this person were to come into your life, what would your clue as to who they could be? Okay, for that we have release your ex, so definitely not an ex. If you're thinking about someone that you think you know, you are wrong. The time has come to clear your energy. No, we're talking about someone new. Okay, and that's why you have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, aces are about new beginnings. This wouldn't be your ex. Okay, this is someone new who would come into your life. You also have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is someone who's going to make you feel things. Like we said, the most romantic night in tarot. Okay, so this is someone who, if they don't make you feel, they don't make you feel butterflies in your stomach, they don't make you blush, then it's not them. Okay, that is the biggest clue. It doesn't matter how old you are. Okay, you are going to feel like you're in high school all over again when this person enters your life. Lastly, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You know that Netflix reality show, Marry or Move On, like the ultimatum something? Don't ever do something like that. That's your advice from the cards, from the universe. Let the story unfold. Let your love story write itself. Do not demand like, oh, in 6 months I need you to meet my parents, in 12 months we need to be engaged, in another year after that we need to get married, and then 3 months later we need to have our first kid, whatever. Okay, no, this is not that kind of love. Okay, the universe is writing this story for you, and you need to let it unfold by itself. Do not control your partner. Do not control the situation. Okay, just feel things, let the passion flow, and everything will happen in divine timing. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the 4th card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. Now, if you didn't listen through the whole intro, this reading is not talking about who your type is or who you want in a person, okay? What kind of person you want. It's from the perspective of the universe, a third party. Who do they think is the perfect person to complement your personality, your values, your beliefs? Okay, now here we go. We have the 2 of Swords, Death, and the Moon. The universe thinks that you need someone who is very spiritual and who is powerful when it comes to the occult, okay? Whether that's because you are very spiritual as well and you need someone to mirror that, or you're a very practical person and you need someone to show you the other side of life. Okay, the 2 of Swords, this is about meditation. Okay, this is about taking a break every now and then and reflecting on how far you've come, and the next chapter, the next leg of the journey. This is the kind of person that's perfect for you, someone who knows how to do that. With Death, this is the card of Scorpio, the most occultist of them all, the most mysterious and enigmatic of the zodiac signs, okay? So someone who knows how to transform their life, someone who knows how to turn the negatives into positives, okay? Someone who knows how to use their regrets and their mistakes as fuel, as a weapon to strengthen themselves for the next chapter, right? So again, occult energy, someone who knows how to draw from the power of the divine, the universe, to better their own life. And with the Moon, someone who's in touch with their emotions, right? Someone who probably knows astrology, okay, and tarot, and divination, spell casting, okay? Again, it's all about the occult. It's about spirituality, meditation, transformation. Someone who is powerful when it comes to 8th house and 12th house matters, the hidden things, the transformative things, okay? So there is a feeling of magic about this person. Water signs are coming through, Pisces, Scorpio especially. So it's that kind of energy that the universe thinks is perfect for you. We also have the Two of Cups, lovely, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So we're not talking about someone who's just all about the law of attraction and manifestation and meditation and doesn't actually do anything in order to reach their dreams, okay? With the King of Pentacles, this person is hardworking. This person is financially stable. Whether they hold a very good job or they have their own business, this person knows how to make money. And that is important. Not for shallow reasons, but they say money can't buy you happiness. And maybe it can't. But it can buy you peace of mind. It can buy you stability. It can buy you the currency with which you can feel the inspiration and passion to chase anything else that you want in life, right? So with the King of Pentacles, this is someone who knows the value of the material world, of financial stability, okay? So this is Taurus energy, Sun, Rising, Venus, that kind. Taurus and Scorpio, by the way, are opposite signs, okay? So someone who has duality, someone who is kind of complex, okay? This is the kind of person that the universe thinks is perfect for you. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of a mirror of that. This is the card of Jupiter, and it's about expansion, okay? It's about fortune, quite literally, right? It's about money. So someone who knows how to attract and manifest and create abundance and luck in their life, okay? So it's not just about the spiritual, it's about the tangible, the physical as well. And with the Two of Cups, someone romantic and someone who is never patronizing or condescending towards you. Someone who respects you, sees you as an equal, whether or not you're actually as rich as them or as mature as them or as advanced as them in the corporate world, in the corporate ladder. They look at you, they treat you with respect, okay? This is that kind of person. They don't judge people based on the car that they drive or, their address, whether they live in the rich part of town. No. This person judges people based on their virtue, okay? How kind, how good, how polite, how nice they are, okay? They mirror what they see, okay? If you're good to them, they'll be good to you. Likewise, if you're not, then this is the kind of person who's not going to take time to be friends with you, right? So someone kind and who's not superficial and who can be very romantic to the right person. This is the kind of soul that the universe thinks is perfect for you. We also have the Ten of Wands, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. Wow. Another Scorpio energy. Okay, you have 3 kings. So, man or woman, this person is so stable and strong and brave and courageous. Someone possibly respected and renowned, if not globally, if it's not a celebrity, it could be, by the way, but someone who is respected in their community, in their society, in their industry. You have 3 kings. So someone who's really good at what they do, whatever that is. Maybe they're an athlete. This is general reading, right? We're just talking about their general personality and who they could be. So maybe if they are an athlete, then there's someone who has won a lot of gold medals, okay? Or if they are a lawyer, then there's someone who has won a lot of cases. If they're a doctor, there's someone who has saved a lot of lives, okay? Whatever their field is, when you have 3 kings together, then yeah, we're talking about someone renowned, someone amazing, exceptional at what they do. With the King of Cups, another Scorpio card, just like death. So Scorpio energy is very strong. Someone who's good with the occult, someone who's very deep and intense in their emotions. The King of Wands is the card of Leo. So someone who is very creative, someone who is artistic, Okay, brave, courageous, a bit opulent, not ostentatious, but a bit showy in like how they carry themselves. Maybe they do drive a very beautiful car and they do live in a very beautiful condo, but even though they like kind of showing off, they don't judge people in the same way. Like to them, they do it because it makes them feel good, right? Especially with Taurus energy as well here with the King of Pentacles. If they do show off, if you do see them wearing like Balenciaga or Gucci or something like that, it doesn't mean that they also will only befriend people who dress that way. It's how they express themselves, their creativity. That's how it shows through, but they don't judge people for what they have. Okay, they judge people, we know that, from the Two of Cups for who they are inside. With the Ten of Wands, someone who brings home the bacon. Someone who is, again, very financially stable. Someone who works hard, who is not afraid to do the dirty work, who is not afraid of the burden of success. Okay, so someone who's not naive at all. This is the kind of person that the universe thinks is perfect for you. Okay, this is the kind of person who is, they just know how to manifest. They know how to attract. Okay, they are very transformative in themselves. They know the spiritual, the occult world well, but also the material world. So that's very fascinating. Your last tarot card is the Five of Cups. Someone who is afraid to lose what they have, but not in a negative way. Okay? So they are afraid to lose the people that matter to them. So they don't take them for granted. So they are generous to them with the King of Pentacles, right? They are afraid to lose the financial stability that they have. So they keep working hard. They do not grow complacent. With the hardworking card, the Ten of Wands. Okay? So this is not someone who takes anything for granted. They are, in fact, very grateful for everything that they have, and they try their best to retain the people, the relationships, the blessings in their life. So there you go. That is who the universe thinks is the perfect person for you. Now, we have been talking in an abstract way, like what kind of person are they? Well, now let's talk about if this specific person manifests in themselves into your life. How would they look like, or how would they appear? What are your clues? And from Romance Angels, we have past life relationship, retreat, and playfulness. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Okay, so whether in the past years or literally in a past lifetime, this is someone who, when you meet them, you're going to recognize them. Okay, it won't feel like you're getting to know them. It will feel like you are remembering them. So there's that instant deep connection, which makes sense because they are a person of the occult, right? A very spiritual person. And that will manifest when you meet or re-meet this person if you already know them. With playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So you're probably going to meet them at some party, whether it's like an actual party at a club, at a bar, or a dinner party, something more homely, okay? Something more calm. You're going to meet this person when you're out with friends, you're having fun. With retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world, probably on a vacation. When you are maybe attending a destination wedding or having a solo trip by yourself, but with the intention of resting and having fun as well, that is when this person, okay, that we talked about will manifest in your life. So there you go. Whether or not this person is who you expected, this is the kind of soul that the universe thinks is the perfect complement to yours. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.